these sub-competences have not been developed, are not coming from the sky. Of course, a huge amount of stakeholders, going over 1,000 people, experts in the field, ministries of education, employers have been involved, and the framework is in fact a duration of a very serious platform of discussion and work done. But it's not meant to be a standard. It's meant to be a guide, a tool towards initially education and training institutions to see if all across the subject, so we are not talking about ICT education, but across the subject taught, if these competences do appear and maybe can be put in the outcomes, in the learning outcomes to, as an objective for their learning. And this is in fact the most important shortcut, where you have the 5 domains of the competences with 21 competences that everybody has agreed about. And each of those competences have a definition, clarification, and has been, has been divided in 3 proficiency levels. So from the description, what is it about, one has tried to develop some questions that can be used for self-assessment. And what will happen now is that these questions will appear back in the Europass. So people, individuals, can use those questions to position them on a certain proficiency level for those competences. And you have then examples and so on. I'm not going into detail, you can find it. But that it was useful was immediately showed by the uptake and the use. And a few weeks ago, this graph was much easier to read. Now it's already very crowded, but we have 9 member states in the educational sector, formal educational sector, who are using this framework to check what they have in their curricula and learning outcomes, to complete it, or to say, okay, we are quite fine, or even to say, look, the online registration for citizenship is not so much an issue for us, we don't take that competence. But they use it as a framework to check, to complete, and to talk within their systems and with teachers, what does it really mean, what do we want our students to know when they are leaving secondary education, what does it mean to be digital savvy. But it went also further, that is that DG Justice has asked if they could use the framework